Hi there, welcome to our McKemy Academy virtual showcase event. I'm Maddie and this is
Jazzy.
And today we are going to be touring you around the school and showing you why we love it.
McKemy Academy is an international baccalaureate school, which means that teachers are helping students inquire and be good helpers out in the world.
Okay, so let's get going.
Our first destination will be the cafeteria.
Here we have our lovely cafeteria, and right behind me we have our lovely stage, which is a lot bigger than it was before, and it is very helpful towards our wonderful performances we have here.
My favorite meal here in the cafeteria is probably the orange chicken and rice. Maddie, what's yours?
Mine should probably also be that. It is very good.
And this is our Tiger Mall. We can have PE activities and eat lunch outside. It is also a great opportunity to get fresh air.
Yeah, along with what Jazzy said, we love to give the option to students so they can sit outside on the ground and eat. And then we can also use this for outdoor activities.
Right here is our lovely McKemy Academy garden. Well, something that I really like about the garden is the way that we water our plants. We have roofs that are designed for rainwater to come down into a water area that we have, and that travels into a system and it waters the plants.
We also have a gardening club which allows students to be involved with the garden and can actually help keep it alive and keep our campus looking nice. Here we have our lovely art room, and this is not only our art room, it's also one of the IB design rooms, which is where we can incorporate our IB into our artwork.
There's a lot of different students' artwork hanging up around the classroom as decoration.
Along with that, we also have very colorful furniture, which brings the room up and gives students just a happy learning environment.
This makes students want to learn more because of how colorful and entertaining it is, but they can still do their work. And here is our gym room, aka our PE room. This is where we do all of our physical activities. You're required to take PE one semester of every year, right? And right now we have free time, but we did badminton, we did volleyball, we also had basketball and a whole bunch of different sports.
You also have the opportunity to do sports outside of your PE classroom. We have sports that you can try out for and be in, such as volleyball, basketball, softball, track, baseball, and many more.
And we do have a spirit line coming to McKemy Academy. Also, if your grade is allowed to go into the gym during lunchtime, then you're allowed to go ahead and do whatever you would like. This is our Spanish and world language classrooms. Right here we have our Spanish and world language classroom that is teached by Professor Morales. Right, in world language you have many different options to choose a different language. For example, we have Mandarin, Tagalog, Italian, and we also have French.
Yes, so you can either take one of those languages or Spanish, and you can actually get high school credit from taking these classes so that you won't have to do an extra year of language when you're in high school, which is a very nice feature that we have.
Now let's head over to the middle of our courtyard.
This is our courtyard where students have the opportunity to work outside or just take a break from what they're doing. It is surrounded by the theater classroom, the world music classroom, the language, humanities, and science classrooms. So if students want to work outside and breathe in the fresh air, they can.
It's also very nice in the wintertime or in the springtime because there's a lot of fresh air and it's not very hot, and we also have different umbrellas.
Along with many plants that give the courtyard some life. This is our theater room. In this classroom, you can either take theater as a class or you can join one of the many clubs we have. For starters, we have Skit which is a fun improv club that you can join and you can be involved in theater, along with one of our plays that we do every year where you can also be involved in that.
We also have IB design in this room too. IB design is a really popular thing in all the classrooms that we have. There's a lot of different seating areas and a lot of different cool things that you can do if you take this class. Here at McKemy, we also have a world music and another IB design classroom. In world music, you don't have to be experienced to actually have to learn the instruments.
Yeah, you get the chance to play the instruments and learn about different music around the world. We also have an amazing science program.
And here, this is our beautiful new science lab. In a lot of other schools in the district, we don't have a lot of science labs, but here at McKemy, we do.
Yes, you can actually be able to be involved and actually experiment what you are learning.
We also have a whole bunch of the IB learner profiles scattered around the classroom. The IB learner profiles are inquirer, courageable, knowledgeable, thinker, communicator, principal, open-minded, balanced, risk taker, and reflective.
Here are our math and ELA classrooms. They are right next to each other, which is very nice. Instead of having to walk all the way across the building, you can just walk right next door.
A bit about the ELA classroom is that the ELA that we learned is a bit more challenging than a lot of other ELA classrooms in the school.
And with the math classrooms, we will put you at the level you need to be at. If you are a little better at math, then you can be in a higher class, and if you need a little bit more help, then you can be in the regular class. And we also offer tutoring to those who need a little bit more help. Here's our collaboration room, which gives students the space to work on what they need to work on.
It's also perfect for people who are waiting to go into their next classrooms, especially in the summertime or the wintertime when it's too hot or too cold.
Yes, and sometimes we can open the garage doors to let in some fresh air.
Okay, let's go ahead and head over to our library or our learning commons.
Here we have our library, and in our library we have lots of comfortable seating, so it's nice for you to read. We also have a variety of different books, so whichever book you like, we can find one here for you.
We also have a lot of different flags from around the world because of the International Baccalaureate theme.
You also get the chance to join some clubs that we have hosted in the library, along with student council or yearbook club and many more.
Okay. All right, and that ends our tour. You can go ahead and find more information about McKemy at www.tempeschools.org/McKemy.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next year at McKemy.
Bye.